Welcome to another episode of the Ohio Guys. We are at Ikasu-Con in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And sitting to my right, why don't you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your thing that you do.
I'm Mike from the Ohio Guys, and we travel around from convention to convention doing interviews with wonderful people like Blake here. And we also do charity work and stuff like that.
Yes, and you guys just recently worked with a charity, didn't you?
In a month, actually, less than a month at MatsuriCon in Columbus. They do a charity auction every year, and we'll be auctioning off 2 or 3 items.
Excellent, excellent. And to my left?
I'm Ansel Young, and I am also a member of the Ohio Guys. I'm one of the interviewers, and I do camera work too, and design work.
Man of many talents, so you're an artist as well?
Yes, I'm a graphic designer.
Very nice, very nice. Well, I have a few questions for you guys today. Now that we know how you're doing, what was it like working on Hakuoki?
I don't know, what was it like working on Hakuoki?
Is that question for me?
It might be for you.
Hi, I'm Blake Shepard. I am a Japanese anime voice actor, as well as an animator. But in this interview, we're going to be talking about some of the shows that I've done. One of the most recent that I've come to personally love and adore is Hakuoki, where I play an awesome samurai who has a problem with authority, but also loves his head guy Kondo. They are very close, and I recently discovered that this was a dating sim, that girls actually date my character in one of the games. So it's been kind of interesting. I didn't even realize dating sims existed, so I'm going to have to try one. There's one with pigeons in it.
Oh,
I saw that. Pretty excited about that.
A hateful boyfriend or something like that. A hateful boyfriend, it's bad. It's bad.
I'm not used to being the interviewer. Usually these guys are interviewing me, but
It's okay.
somehow I ended up with the microphone.
It'll pick up all 3 pretty much.
What else you got on that little piece of paper?
Dog and scissors.
Dog and scissors. Oh, that was me and Monica?
Is it?
No, you and Jessica.
Me and Jessica.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Jessica. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's a bit newer too. So I hadn't worked with her before in that capacity where we were really bouncing off of each other. I play a character who is killed in a tragic accident and is reincarnated as a dog.
Spoiler.
And his favorite author is the only one that can hear his voice. So he moves in with her and goes back to reading books, which he loved to do before he was murdered horrifically. And it's a hilarious show. Of course, it starts with death, so hilarity ensues. And it was a lot of fun. I really, really liked working on that show. It was great because I didn't have a lot of mouth flaps to deal with. It was just a lot of silly zaniness, so I kind of got to do a bunch of line reads that I wouldn't normally get to do, and had a lot of freedom with it. So yeah, it was a lot of fun to do.
Another one that's on there is one of your creations, The Miscellaneous Adventures of Pooh Boy.
Yes, and I didn't actually create that,
Oh,
but
I thought you did.
no, I
My bad.
I was brought into the Anime Network to finish that because it was started by a few really, really talented designers that worked there and moved on to greener pastures, and I think one of them ended up going over to ADV and being a full-time engineer, and they just sort of got left on the wayside, and so they brought me in to. They had another designer, Jason Bass, who was doing the animations at the time, but he also had a lot of other projects, so they brought me in as the lead animator to sort of flesh out the rest of the episodes that they'd written. So they had outlines for all of the Pooh Boy episodes, and I just got to go in and finish them. I think the plan was to do 26 of them. I think we did 24. So there's still 2 unfinished Pooh Boy episodes that didn't quite get done. But yeah, it was a really fun experience. I mean, I basically just got to play all day. I got to create characters for whatever specific episodes needed to be created. I got to do backgrounds. I experimented with a couple of different styles during the period. So there's there's stuff that's more Mario-esque background-wise, and then there's other things that are a little more cinematic, and had a little more fun with Photoshop painting and 3D textures on colors and things like that. So yeah, just a lot of different experiments. It was a lot of fun.
Well, another show you worked on, La Storia del Arcana Famiglia, as they say in the show.
Arcana Famiglia, yes,
Yeah.
or Arcana Famiglia. But yeah, it was.
What was it like working on
Someone
that?
did
Yeah,
Italian
it was awesome. That was a really fun show, and I always joked like, I'll probably never get to be one of the Ninja Turtles. Hopefully, I would, but so I did my best like Italian pizza guy surfer dude. So it was my
Michelangelo.
yeah, my Michelangelo, yeah. So it was a lot of fun, and I was trying to remember my character's name in that show. It was it Liberta? I feel like it was Liberta, I think, or Liberta. But yeah, that was a really cool show, and that was interesting because the other male was a female, so it was an interesting dynamic in the voice ranges. But yeah, the story overall was really cool, and that coincidentally enough, is another dating sim that girls are playing.
I didn't know that one.
Yeah, that's a dating sim as well. Your father is trying to marry you off to one of the guys, and you don't want to get married off, and so there's a game that you play to sort of, I guess, maybe get out of it somehow. Like you go on dates with them and try to.
That's a big thing nowadays, the dating sim.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Another show you worked on that you were a huge Beatles fan in, apparently. Kids on a Slope. What was it like working on that?
Oh my gosh, that one's a bit older, isn't it? What year did that come out? Was that 2011?
Oh, a couple years ago.
2012 maybe? Okay, well,
But like he talked about earlier today, like 3 years in the anime world anymore is like, oh, that's old stuff,
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
No.
so it's old school, I guess.
Yeah.
it is.
But no, it was fun. It was good. I liked that show a lot. I was kind of a scaredy cat in that show, wasn't I?
You were just really flamboyant.
Really flamboyant.
Happy. You had like one of the mushroom cuts, like the Beatles.
Oh yeah, totally. Okay, yeah. No, yeah, that was a fun show. Yeah, Kids on the Slope. I have to go back and watch that one again. Check it out.
Is there anything that you've recently worked on that you'd like to talk about?
There is something that I've recently worked on. Yeah, I can't. No.
NDA.
Sorry guys. But it will be coming out soon, and it is like it's based on Norse mythology, and that's all I can say.
That's fun.
But
You want to plug your own show?
no, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
But yeah, I do have a project in the works, an animation project, and that's all I'll say. So I'm really excited about it. I finally have my production team together, so once we work out our pipeline, I think we'll be ready to start cranking them out.
Anything else you'd like to talk about? Blake?
Anything else you guys would like to talk about? Because you guys are like all over the map. I mean, how many conventions have you guys done this year?
Oh my God. We've done like 15.
15 conventions. 15 conventions in 7 months.
I've done about 9 so far this year. He's done a couple more than me.
Wow. In 7 months.
Yeah, my biggest year was 26.
Wow. That's.
And I have another
Wow.
one. Not,
And you guys drive to all of them, or do you have to fly to some of them?
for the most part, we drive. I only flew for the first time once last year to Matsuri, Anime Matsuri in Houston. That was the first time I flew. That was an experience.
Yeah, Anime Matsuri. That's all I gotta say about that.
Great con.
Great con.
About it. Yeah, go check it out in the Houston area if you want to.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in, and check these guys out anytime on their website.
The Ohio Guys on YouTube. We also have the Ohio Guys at Wix.com.
Isn't it Ohio Guys 87 at Wix? Yeah.
I think you're right. And what's the Twitter name?
At the Ohio Guys?
Is it at the Ohio Guys?
At the Ohio Guys. Check them out all day, day.
We are not the Twitter guys
You
on
know,
that.
wait. Just in case people are wondering, what's the 86 for?
The 86?
Yeah, in our website.
You mean 87?
Is it 87?
Yes.
Okay, what's the 87?
3 of the founders were born in 87.
Okay. I didn't know that, and I've been part of this group for 2 years.
Yay, internets.
right?
All right, guys. Check them out.